The look for Camilla and Marc today is a very simple but strong eye. It's a bit of a modern take on a classic eyeliner. A bit more modern because it's a bit more of a solid slash of black, and the end is very blunt instead of the usual skinny point that it traditionally ends in. So it's a bit tougher looking, and it's inspired by Audrey Hepburn and Bridget Bardot, kind of cross the two of them. Very classic and elegant, but it's got a bit of sexiness thrown in with the bare lip and the luminous skin, and a little bit of a flush of pink on the cheek.
The brief was something a little bit different to what we normally come across. It was very, the two buzzwords were elegantly cool, and it was very anti-hairdressing. And the collection that Camilla and Marc this year have put out is very different to previous years. And in the past, the hair's been very polished, and it's been quite a statement. And they say, we want you to really think outside the box on this one, and we want to go completely the opposite way. But it's a very fine line between it looking messy and it's just naturally elegant, and it's like almost underdone, but got that real feminine, sexy side to it. And as I mentioned, there's quite a fine line in it looking messy to it looking cool. And the elegantly cool really did sum the whole thing. What we've done is we've had to layer product into the hair to get the hair to kind of stack out. It's not too forced, it's not too pushed. And what we've done is we've used the KMS sea salt spray in at the roots, and we've just dried it in with our hands, not putting a brush anywhere near the hair. And then we've worked through with the dry wax, just to sort of manipulate through the mid-lengths and ends, so we create this natural volume. And some of the models, they've almost got their own little story. As is with other shows that we've done in the past, everyone's kind of on the same tilt. Each model's got their own little quirkiness to it, and they're all kind of a little bit of a big picture. When you see all the models together, that's how, the best way to describe it is like, as a hairdresser, it's like being like a builder and asked to build a house and forget everything you've ever learned about building a house. You know the house is going to be wonky, but when you see the whole street done, it all makes sense. And that's kind of the best analogy I can give you. It's difficult, but it's cool.